Hello everyone and welcome back for a new video. This is Emma's Flair. Cue the intro. And I am so happy to be back for today's video. This video is going to be about Aria Montgomery's style in general. If you don't know who Aria Montgomery is, she is a character from Pretty Little Liars, which was a very, very popular show that I used to watch when I was a teenager, when I was in high school. I'm no longer in high school. And I loved that show for what it was at the beginning, and then it, kind of got crazier and crazier and didn't make any sense by the end of the show, but it's a really cool show to watch. And Pretty Little Liars was highly known for its fashion. Fashion-wise, I personally love the fashion in the first 3 seasons. Then once again, it gets a little bit out of hand. In the trenches of the 2010s, things were happening. Things were definitely happening, and it was wild. It was definitely wild. But today I think I'm going to focus on Aria's looks. In my opinion, she had the most interesting fashion. Some people would say that she had the craziest fashion, which is also true. She definitely had some crazy outfits and crazy styling, but in my opinion, Arya was the most daring and experimental. And anytime you dare to dress differently and anytime you get very, very experimental with your fashion, in my opinion, is what style is about and what fashion is about. It's about experimenting, daring to try new things and pair crazy things together just to express your creativity. In my opinion, it's all very important, and that's kind of how I style myself. So yes, it gets a little cuckoo crazy at some point, but it's also very fun, and that's what it should be about, which is why I prefer her style, no matter how controversial that take is. Maybe it's a hot take, but a lot of people have criticized her, saying that she had the craziest, most absurd fashion. I tend to disagree. I can agree on a few things, like some looks were a bit okay, meh, like what's going on, but she just had a just cool style. Today I'm going to kind of recreate some outfits, but make it my own. I didn't buy anything for this video, it's all my wardrobe, so I tried my best. I do think we have quite similar style. I think she has, different facets. Especially, she gets a little punk sometimes, a little rock and roll, a little bohemian at other times. So it's all very interesting, and it's kind of part of my own style. So it was quite easy. I think when I went into my wardrobe, I was like, oh, what am I going to wear? And then I started taking out a few pieces, and I was like, oh, okay, this is Arya, this is Arya, this is Arya. And it ended up being kind of a realization for me that my style is pretty close to hers. A little less crazy, a little less colorful, but definitely similar. They're inspired by her. They're not exact replicas of what she used to wear. This is a long enough intro, so let's get right into it. For this first outfit, I decided to really take inspiration from more of her Bohemian style. So I got this Peppa Jeans red dress that I love. It has more like a Bohemian pattern. It's very flowy. You have kind of puffy sleeves. It's very cool, and you can tie a little bow, which I love it. I love that style, and I think Arya has worn that a couple of times throughout the show. Also, red is definitely her color. She wears red a lot. And I paired it with tights, with like funky but lacy tights. She wears a lot of them as well. Lots of more of a punk effect to kind of clash with the bohemian aspect of it. So beautiful lace tights. And then I added a belt, because if you've watched PLL, you know that the costume designer, Mandy Moore, I think her name she would just put a belt on everything, kind of like the Carrie Bradshaw syndrome in Sex and the City. She had the same thing. It was like, just throw on a belt, cinch in the waist, even when it's useless. At times it was pretty useless, but I do love this belt. It's big. Then I decided to throw on a jean jacket. She wears them from time to time. So that's a jean jacket, but more of an officer jacket, which is very 2010s. But I love the clashing of the colors, you know, red and blue, it's always a good idea. So yeah, the jean jacket. And then I didn't really know when it came to shoes. So I decided on the boots, the brown boots, and I wanted to tie in the brown boots with a hat, because if you know Aria, you know that she wears lots of funky hats kind of out there, which I do the same. I have a lot of funky hats. I love a hat. I think I've been saying that for the past like 3 videos of mine. I do love a hat. I got this very furry, high brown toque. And then I just threw on my bag, which is kind of a messenger bag, but it's black with eyelets and it's kind of punk-ish. So yeah, this is my first Aria Montgomery's look and I really like it. I love it. I could wear this tomorrow, like no shame at all. I think this is a great outfit. And I mean, probably because I'm biased since it's my clothes. So I'm like, love that outfit. And let's move on to the second look. Okay, so for this look, same thing. Aria wears a lot of very short skirts or short shorts. So I decided on these striped shorts with this top, which is very much punk-ish. It has like these like eyelets and cutouts, like kind of tied fabric. I paired it with the same earrings and the same tights, the same lace tights. And I decided to go for a high pony, kind of a high messy ponytail. And it's kind of funny because I forgot that that hairstyle existed. And then I saw Aria and she kind of wears it a couple of times. And I love the look. I love the front pieces. I love the messy, very high ponytail with the curls. And it's something that I had completely forgotten about. And now I think I'm gonna do it more. I mean, I did it for today's video. I decided to pair my fantastic jacket. I love this jacket. It's a cropped denim, but like dark denim jacket with a fur collar, and we've like these intricate details. Like it has like buttons and kind of pearly details with more fur, and it looks phenomenal. And I think it is such an Aria jacket. Like she used to wear crop jackets that are a bit, you know, punk and rock and roll. So I just threw that on. I wore the big chunky platform and I paired it with my fringe kind of boho bag. So once again, we have a mix of like punk, rock and roll. It's dark, but it's also bohemian with the messy high ponytail and the curls and the fringe bag. So I think this is such an Aria look and I love it. I really do. I also could wear that tomorrow, maybe minus the platform, because it's not, to me, it's not super casual. I can't really wear these platforms just to go and, you know, get around. It's impossible for me to drive in those either. Next look, I love this look because it's very casual. From time to time, especially in the earlier seasons, Aria would wear something casual, a bit cozy, like a sweater or a poncho. Also, if you know Aria, you know that she wore a lot of stripes, and I am the same. I wear a lot of stripes. So here we have this beautiful top that's very 2010s looking with the black and red stripes and the big black bow. It's long sleeves, it's fitted, I just love it. With this pair of denim jeans. I love the wash of these. These are Levi's. And then I decided to throw on a poncho, a black poncho, very simple. And then I added this big bracelet. It's like leopard. And, you know, Aria was always over the top when it came to her jewelry, so I just added that. And then I threw on a beret because she liked berets. She liked funky hats once again, so I just decided to throw on that beret that has that kind of mustard color to it, and the same messenger bag. And I love that outfit so much. I think it's so cool. I've actually worn this to go shopping. Once again, minus the big platform. I wore it with loafers, which gave it more of a preppy Spencer look. But I think the jewelry, the chunky platform, and the stripes, and the coloring of it all makes it very much Aria. She wore denim a few times in the show, and it was that vintage looking straight fit type of denim. So yeah, I think that one was spot on once again. Tell me what you think about it in the comments. Do you like it? Would you wear it or not? Next look, I think it is my favorite. I love this look so much. I am wearing, once again, the lacy tights, same tights. I'm outfit repeating, definitely. And we have this beautiful dress. It's kind of lacy as well, very bohemian. I decided to pair with the belt, of course, but a brown belt, very vintage looking, very 70s. I love this belt so much. So just to cinch in the waist, and also I decided to make it shorter because Arya would always wear very short dresses and short skirts. So I decided to make it shorter a little, thanks to the belt. And then I paired it with this big, beautiful medallion-like necklace, very long necklace, that I love so much. It's more of like a pendant. I paired it with the brown boots without the fur, just all the way to the top. And then I added this little fur vest that I love so much. I love this, the sleeves, the short sleeves that are kind of this square shape. I love the pattern. I love everything about it, to be honest. I love the colors. I think everything matches perfectly. And then I decided to do a little fun hairstyle because I feel like Arya, so most of the time she wears her hair, you know, down with the beautiful, you know, wavy hair, and she has this current bangs that are iconic. And I decided to do also another fun hairstyle, which is like this side messy bun that she wears at some point in the show. I thought it looked really cool. So yeah, the fun little messy bun and then the messenger bag. Once again, I think everything looks really great together. I would wear this 100%. It looks so cute. I love the tights with the dress, with the belt, with the pendant, with the brown boots, and with the little vest. And I also wore these like big pearly black earrings that I also really love. So yeah, this is such a cute look. I love it. Would wear this. Next look. This look is actually a pretty spot on recreation of an outfit that she wore, I think in season 2 or 3. It's pretty exact actually. So I decided to wear these like gray, a bit thicker tights, but they also have a pattern, which is kind of cool. This skirt that is from the brand Esprit, and this kind of white long sleeve top that is skinny and has this like higher color. And I paired it with this suede khaki jacket vest. It's more a vest. And once again, pretty funny, she wears a belt, a skinny belt on top of it, which is useless, but I still did it. So I have this like white belt with studs on it. It's not even studs, it's like spikes, to make it a bit more punk. This outfit is definitely a bit more punk. I paired it with, once again, the same earrings that are a bit boho, but like chunky earrings. And I let my hair down, paired it with the big chunky platform boots, and my kind of, you know, big slouchy black bag. That's something that I would have not paired together on my own. So definitely Arya was the inspiration for that one. She wears more of a black look. Mine is a bit more muted. Like the skirt is not super black, the tights are not black either. I didn't want to do like an exact recreation of that outfit. I thought this just looked pretty cool. So yeah, but I do love the juxtaposition of the khaki suede vest and the white top. I think it looks really good. But maybe I would have changed the bottom. Next outfit, that's my own twist on Arya. That maybe would be what she would wear nowadays. I have this beautiful tartan kind of lacy dress, and then I decided to pair it with the same gray tights, and of course to cinch in the waist. So I have this beautiful belt. I paired it with this beautiful jacket that is also tartan, very vintage looking. It has these like beautiful colors, these big brown buttons that I love so much. And I decided to just wear it kind of low on the shoulders. And then if you've seen the show, you also know that Arya used to wear these very funky necklaces. She had like at some point this huge spider necklace. And here I was kind of hesitating between like a choker, like a pearl, very whimsy goth choker, and this silver fish that I have. I've owned this for the past 2 years. I remember I ordered some food at a restaurant and the waiter was like, interesting necklace, like I've never seen that before. And I was like, yeah, I like it, it's a fish, because I just find it fun. Like, I just have a fish around my neck. And he was like, oh yeah, I mean, I have never seen that before. It's original. That's usually what people tell me all the time, like, oh, that's original. I love that necklace. So I thought it was perfect. So I chose that fish sardine looking necklace. And then I paired it with my brown boots, the slouchy black bag, and big earrings once again, and the same chunky rings. I really like this look. I would wear this 100%. I would wear this in the fall. I love it. I love the I love mixing the patterns. It's not really pattern mixing because it's the same pattern in a different way. Like, it's two different types of tartan and different colors, but I think it just fits together. Tell me in the comments what you think about this outfit. Would you wear it or not? Do you like it or not? I personally love this outfit and could wear it tomorrow. For Arya, it was a lot of accessorizing, layering, pattern mixing, and this like mix between punk, rock, and bohemian. For this last outfit, I decided to wear my beautiful minty striped dress that has more of like a boat neck that I love, with the same gray tights, and I decided to wear a little cropped cardigan on top. She would wear a lot of these like scrubs thing that were very trendy during COVID. I don't know if you remember, but I actually crocheted one at some point. And I like this one because you can attach it with this very like silky material. It has like a little hook and it's really cool. It's gray as well to tie in with the tights. And then I decided to wear my chunky platform and big earrings and this messenger bag. And I like this outfit. I don't have much to say about this, but it definitely reminds me of her cozier looks that she would wear at the beginning of the show. I love the stripes. I love the color of the dress mixed with the gray. I think it looks beautiful. And yeah, it just looks cozy. Actually, I wore this outfit to take my mom to her medical appointments. And it looks great. So it's funny how a video can make you wear things and pair things together, which is why I get so much inspiration from TV shows and movies and animes, because it kind of pushes you out of your comfort zone. Because when you know your closet, you tend to just grab, you know, a few items that you always pair together. You tend to stay within your comfort zone, and getting inspiration from these characters kind of pushes you out. Because, you know, when you get inspiration from real people, which is always super nice, but, you know, we're all in our comfort zone when it comes to styling. We're all very much influenced by trends and what's in, what's out, what people are wearing in the streets. We don't want to stand out. So I think to kind of avoid all that, you kind of have to get inspiration from characters. Because characters are made to make you feel something. They're made to kind of portray their personalities through their clothing. And so it's incredibly important if you want to do the same, if you want to show, you know, what you like, your taste, what your influences, what you watch. Getting inspiration from these characters is, in my opinion, a very great tool to express yourself through your clothing and to explore your creativity and have fun while dressing up. That is it for today's video. I hope you liked it. Tell me which outfit was your favorite. Do you think I nailed it? I think I did. In a very humble way. But I think I nailed the Arya look. For some, it might be a bit over the top, even though in my opinion my outfits are more of a toned down version of hers in the show. But yeah, tell me whether or not you would wear these outside in the real world. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. I will see you in the next one.